top 3 right here, baby. Where's the time machine? I want Leonard. I want Herman. Where's the time machine, baby? Come on. Come on.
You said you want Sean Ford. Is Sean Ford is better today or is better than 2016? 15.
You know, he looked a little whack against Danny in my opinion. You know, he did what he needed to do, but his defense was worse than it was against my fight. I think he took a lot of blows that he didn't need to take. And, you know, obviously, I think a lot of people when they fight Keith Thurman, they know they should do one thing, keep their hands up, you know? So, obviously, when the fight happens again, if it happens again, you gotta get through Rudolphs and things of that nature. If it happens again, I expect him to watch tape, you know, do his thing and do what he did. I did not land a lot of left hooks against Sean Porter in the fight. Danny Garcia, I don't know if you guys ever seen him keep that right hand up so dang good when he fought me too, you know? So that's why we had, even though we had bone spurs in the fight, even though we had bone spurs, I saw that hand up, so I had to get him the right. You know what I mean? I mean, we got 2 hands to fight with, baby. So I'm trying to do things from all angles.
Many titles, people record look at this manufacturer like he's the WBA champion.
You know? Oh yeah, I mean, he's the regular champ. You know what I'm saying? I'm a super, baby. I'm a super champ. I need an S. I'm a super champ. I'm a super champ. You feel me? I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, I love Manny Pacquiao. I love everything that he's done and brought into the sport of boxing. You know, I mean, he brought a whole new nation into boxing, baby. Them Filipinos weren't watching boxing before Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean? They're closer to Thailand. All that ONETIME fighting and all that different stuff going on down there, man. So, you know, it's just beautiful. Manny Pacquiao has a tremendous heart, you know, and he gives back to his country. And, you know, I'm a different kind of guy. But Manny Pacquiao is also a different kind of guy. And it's great to see all sorts of different world-class fighters with different personalities, man. You know, so like I said, you know, no matter whatever happens with Manny in his career, if I get to put these hands on him or not, you know, I'm always going to have respect for the man. Because this is what it is.
You guys are around the same schedule. You fought last weekend, this weekend.
Yeah,
I celebrated the mouse like that's the PBC now.
I know he be praying, but I'm praying too. I'm praying too.
Terrence Crawford and Amir Khan. I know you were kind of skeptical of Terrence Crawford's resume at 47. How do you like that? How do you like that? That fight?
I'm the one who made that fight. I made the fight. I made the fight earlier this year. I was there. Terrence Crawford. He ain't done. I mean, he hasn't even fought an Amir Khan. And here comes the contract. Do I get 5%? I think I deserve 5% of that. You feel me? Look.
I'll relay the message.
I mean, this is a beautiful time to be in boxing. ESPN throwing out the money. Fox throwing out the money. Showtime and HBO, they still throwing out the money. You feel me? So, I mean, you got the zone. I don't know much about it, but they throwing out the money. There's a lot out there in the world of boxing today. Not just for us fighters, for you fans, I mean, for the contenders, for everybody, man. I mean, boxing's a beautiful sport, and we ain't going nowhere. We're growing, only getting stronger, only getting bigger.
Does he have to beat Khan convincingly if he goes to the decision? Is he still skeptical of that 47?
You know, battle-based fight, you know? Of course, we're going to want him to dominate the best he can dominate, whether that means drop him 1 time, drop him 3 times, or just outbox the boxer. You know, as an undefeated world champion, we obviously expect him to win, you know? And if he wants to get my respect, he's gonna have to do something in that ring, you know? And I respect everything that he's doing. He's got a great contract over there with ESPN. I think this is a great fight for him at 147. I still think there's more dangerous fighters for him to get in the ring up against. But we're still in our prime. We're still young enough. We don't have to rush into it. So I applaud him for strategically attacking the welterweight division. I mean, because he could be the champion of Jeff Horn and in the first place, you know? So it was what it is, man.
Mr. One Time.
See what happens.
Mr. One Time, how you see the fight with Earl Spence and Mikey Garcia?
You know, when they announced all the fights over at Fox, I had an opportunity. I was here, Mikey was here, and Errol was here, and I just looked, and it looked like his face lines up with his right hook. That's all I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say. You know, and you know, I'm not gonna be surprised if that right hook catches him. You know, shoot, Mikey could fight a Terrence Crawford. That's a more winnable fight for Mikey, I believe, than Errol Spence Jr. I just think Errol's too big, too strong, and if you want to step into 147, you should step into it taking smaller bites instead of a big bite.
Damn right.
You know, but hey, he's hungry. Once again, applaud him for making the challenge similar to Kell Brook fighting Triple G, right? Look, win, lose, or draw, he's gonna get respect. He win, he's gonna become his own legend because of all of his credentials already. If he can just come in the welterweight division and be like, I'm Mikey Garcia, baby. I'm number one. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna have to be like, all right, Mikey, we see you. We see you, Mikey. But I don't think so.
Mikey said he was calling you out first before Errol Spence was.
Yeah, he was, but obviously, what is he gonna do? You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? Huh? I was all hurt. You want to kickbox? You know, I mean, that's because when he came, Mikey wanted to not just hop into the division. He looking at the top, and I respect that hustle in him. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna have to show the world what he's made of come March 15th, 16th, whatever the date is.
I'm saying you gotta show the world you still hungry.
Huh? I'm making weight, baby. I'm hungry.
You know what I'm hungry for the top, though.
Man, look. See, first off, all that is foolishness. I'm a world-class fighter. I worked my whole life to be here.
Yeah, right.
I worked my whole life to see you, to see you, to see you. So that's foolishness, baby. I ain't going nowhere. I belong at the top. I work my way at the top. I'm always going to be at the top. I stay humble when I say I'm one of the best. I'm one of the best. But of course, that fire, the fire is to be the best. You know what I'm saying? 3 undefeated world champions, you can juggle it around and say who you believe is number one. I'm a smart individual, baby. I know what y'all thinking. I know what you're thinking. I ain't worried about it either. This is my job, not your job. This is my job. We going to work. Starting Saturday night, we going to work. And this is just a preview.
2 times this year, Keith, or 1 time?
Yeah, 2 times. 2 times.
Thurman or Pacquiao's priority?
What's that?
Who's your priority for the second fight? Thurman or Pacquiao? Excuse me, Porter or Pacquiao?
Hey, whichever contract is actually handed to me and looks the best. You know what I mean? This being something that you really is. Don't stop thinking. Stop thinking. Restate that.
I love the sport of boxing. I know now like the TMZ boxing. I love the sport. I mean, right, buddy?
Well, like Bruce Lee said, be warned. When an obstacle presents itself, you can either not just move
It's a champion.
the obstacle over or around. I don't care, you know, but that obstacle is not stopping. So whenever a fighter, that's how I think, you know what I mean? Whenever a fighter shows me their strength, I I acknowledge their strength and I attack their weakness. You know what I mean? Why do you think your boy moves? Why do you think your boy moves? It's hard to hit a moving target. There's a lot of fighters that don't know how to hit a moving target. You know what I mean? All they want to do is right here. Which I got that too. I got that too. But I'm going to do whatever you don't want me to do. That's right. You know what I mean? That's right. It becomes the cup. You know? I just like the flow. You know, this is fun for me.
I'm happy.
This is the funnest thing in the whole world for me. You know?
Preach.
There ain't nothing else. Ain't nothing else. You know? Skydiving, you know, motorcycle riding, you know, being in the club, popping bottles, you know, it's fun, but it ain't fun as this, baby. We put on the AR's gloves and we under the spotlights, and this month trying to do something to me, well, I'm trying to do something to him, and then he swing, and I be like, shoot, bop, bop. That shit's pretty. That shit's pretty. Probably gotta go through both of them. Probably gotta go through both of them. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I might not get him. I might not get Manny Pacquiao. Those might be my Manny Pacquiao. We'll see, man. The big dream, I think we're all too young. I think we're all too hungry. Floyd Mayweather is done. He's fighting overseas. He's doing this, he's doing that. And if he fights Pacquiao, he's fighting for a title that ain't even the real title. You feel me? So I don't even care about none of that stuff. You know? At the end of the day, these young bloods, we hungry. In the next few years, I'm not putting a number on it, I'm just saying, in the next few years, the world of boxing will witness something they ain't witnessed in a long time. And that's called the undisputed welterweight champion of the world. Of the world. Undisputed welterweight champion of the world. You might be looking at him right now. You might be looking at him right now. There's still work to do. What up, Mark? Me? What up, Mark? What up, Mark? What up, man? That was a bad man right there. Yeah.
He said the best welterweight. He perked his head up. He's like, nah. And you in my hometown. Nah. Or is there any depression that's set in? You're off for 2 years. You got injuries. Fans are coming down on you. Boxers are coming down on you. How were you able to sustain your mindset?
Whatever you say don't depress me. Whatever you guys say, that don't depress me. What depressed me is that I don't get to do what I love to do. Won't that depress you? Right? You want to be with your kids. You want to be with your kids. You sad. You see what I'm saying? If you're looking for a raise and your boss don't give you a raise, you sad. You know what I mean? If I'm not in this ring, I'm sad.
Preach!
Earl and Terrence, we sad.
Hey, when the moment's right, you know what I'm saying? You can pull a chicken out of the oven before it's time to eat.
When is the moment right, though?
I'm just now getting back. I'm just now getting back. So you roll. Let me do me, baby.
Earl's been out there. Y'all been talking about each other for years now. Unfortunately, it's got an S on the end.
Look. Say what you want to say. Day we fight, I'm not going to be 38 years old, okay? Don't even worry about it. Like I said, whatever you say, that don't make me sad. I ain't worried about it. I got work to do.
One time, we looking into the future, but let's say this Saturday, Josito Lopez, what do you know about him? What you know about this cat?
Well, he got long arms. He seems to slap a little bit. Maybe his new coach got him turning over punches. I'll find out real soon. You know? But Josito Lopez is a game fighter, man. You know? We've seen him fight through a lot, you know? He doesn't always win, and he said that himself. He don't always win, but he's coming to win Saturday night. And I gotta respect that. And I gotta do my job. Get that! So it is what it is, man. I'm looking forward to a good fight. No matter how many rounds it goes, I'm looking forward to a good fight. I'm hoping that we put on a good show. ain't gonna just see this.
We in the 5th round right now. We in the 5th round. 15 minutes in. The one time is still moving. Ain't stopping.
Oh yeah. Well, if you don't believe in Jesus, watch that man get up off the floor now. Okay? The Holy Ghost, something magical, done lifted him up. You feel me? Look, Deontay Wilder is a bad man. Now, I say a lot of things. Everything I say doesn't get heard by y'all. But I was debating in the gym with people, right? I said, let's be real now. Deontay Wilder fought that fight with zero technique. Zero technique. Now, I think it's because he, you know, you moving mother. Stand still. I got what? I'm throwing this from Alabama. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and he really wanted to get that knockout. Not just for himself, but for you. And for you, he wanted that. For America, he wanted that. And I respect that. You know what I'm saying? So, Deontay Wilder, what's the record? Y'all tell me. What's the record?
40-0.
40-something.
39 KOs and 1 draw.
39 KOs. 39 KOs, right? 41-0, 40 KOs. Not even worried about that draw right now. 41-0, 40 KOs. And he fought a fight with zero technique, right? But he's made it to the top. He's one of the most devastating, scariest brothers on the planet right now with zero technique. Does he deserve more credit or less credit?
More.
You tell me.
More.
You tell me. I don't care. You tell me. That's all. That's what I've been asking everybody in the gym after that fight. I said, yo, I think D deserves more credit than people can give him. You know, of course, camp after camp after camp, you know, I feel like he can work a little bit on he got the right hand. I think he need to work on turning that left hook on. You know,
The left is the one that put him down.
oh, the right set it up though. Right set it up. So, you know, if he had a real left, when he went down, his guy can't pick him up. You know what I'm saying? But I love my big brother D, man. I love D. His family, they real good people. I think he's great for the sport. You know, we got all these European heavyweights, and it's been like that throughout history. European versus America. And red, white, and blue, you already know your boy, red, white, and blue. We hold it down. We team Deontay all the way. But what's the Anthony Joshua? Get knocked out, boy. Get knocked out, boy. He's ducking.
You got a bomb squad in you?
Huh?
You got a bomb squad in you?
A little bit. I got a place for D. I'm telling you, man. You know, good people, man.
I think the boxing public has a place for you. Look at the ring aprons, full of media. How satisfying it is for you. You've been out 22 months, and you have 40 to 50 media members around you, and we ain't seen you in 2 years.
You know, it feels good, man. It feels better than good. It feels great. I'm really, really happy to be here. Like I said, I'm a humble individual. I know what it is. A lot of people don't know. Boxing is a poor man's sport. You know what I'm saying? It cost my mama $5 a month for me to be a boxer. $5 a month. You feel me? There ain't a lot of gyms today that are gonna cost that, but I'm just saying. You know, at the end of the day, you wanna play football, you gotta buy the cleats, you gotta buy all the gear, this and that. You gotta sign up with your city, your county, your high school team, your middle school team, whatever. But you gotta come out of pocket, man. You show up to a boxing gym, they like, hey man, get yourself a mouthpiece and just show up tomorrow. You feel me? So, I mean, I just know where I come from. Ben Gay, I know where I come from, man. You know? And so I'm always happy to be here.
Speaking of boxing, boxing is a serious sport. What's your thoughts on the Donald Stevenson situation?
Man, you know, it's in my prayers, man, you know, that can happen, you know. A lot of people don't understand the in-depthness of why I call myself one time, man. Just like I say, I'm looking for that one time, but one time it happened to me. You know what I'm saying? This is a real sport right here, you know? And y'all remember when Danny Garcia daddy said, I got beat, Danny Garcia daddy was like, my boy Thurman, he ain't boxing no more. He ain't boxing no more. Why? Because he's successful, he took care of his family, he's smart with his money, he got his own clothing line. He don't need to take punches. The boy don't need to take punches. He already became a champion. He already going into history books. And that wasn't coming from a coach. That was coming from the father in him. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's family, even though they always support us as fighters, nobody's family wants to see us like that. Nobody wants to see us in that kind of pain. And even us fighters, I don't have the desire to hurt a man that bad. So I do want to hurt many men, but not that bad. You feel what I'm saying? If it ever happens, and I just really hope that it never happens to me. What's the number one rule in boxing? Protect yourself at all times. It's the number one rule in boxing, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you like that
Stuff
one
like that happen on the Stevenson. Does it make you second guess the team?
No, I mean, once again, fight the right fight at the right time. You know what I mean? It's hard, man. It only takes one blow. It only takes one blow. Nobody knows. There's been others before him, and there's going to be others after him. And that's the devastating truth about the sport of boxing. We're not going to put on 16-ounce gloves and give you a show. We're not going to do it.
Who don't you like at 147? Is there anybody that just gets under your skin that you want?
Who don't I like? Nah. You know, I got too much respect for the fight game and not like anybody, you know? I can maybe not like something that a fighter said, you know? I think Errol's just trying to push my buttons anytime he's trying to talk some trash. But I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at it. But he should know, because when I look a man in his eyes, I don't blink, baby. When I look a man in his eyes, I don't blink. So when I say you're gonna get that, you're gonna get that.
Keith, not many guys can do this pattern. 95% of boxers at least don't do this pattern in between shadow boxing. It makes it maybe a little bit kind of special.
Huh? What? Now I can multitask?
Yeah.
Huh?
Most guys don't do this.
All right, well, put a spar partner in the ring and then have me talk to you, and then I'll impress myself, okay? This ain't that impressive, homie. It ain't that impressive.
We helping you cut weight.
Any thoughts on body jacking? That big cut?
I mean, that was a bad cut. You know what I mean? That's another thing that's really, and he fought on. And fought on. I mean, that looked like a horror film. That looked like a horror film, man. You know? So, if he, I didn't catch what he said after the fight, this and that. So, I mean, if he wants the rematch, I really hope, I respect that boy gets his rematch, and hopefully doesn't suffer another cut like that, and do a better job at fighting his fight.
Man, how many fights we looking at this year? 2 or 3? What are you hoping to get?
I'm gonna say 2. I don't like to make promises I can't fulfill. You know what I mean? I told y'all, I'm humble and I'm honest. You've heard me speak many times. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna throw up the number 2.
You mentioned Ferguson Leonard at the beginning. How would you have done against those guys? Have you ever imagined
I don't know, but I would have put on a show.
He wants that time machine. Put him in the time machine right now.
Hip-hop.
Huh?
You've been listening to a lot of hip-hop. You rhyming a lot.
Nah, dog. I got what you call interview bars. I got interview bars. You know what I'm saying? I got interview bars. Yeah. I ain't a rapper, though. I ain't a rapper.
One time. One of our first interviews we've done years ago.
That boy's nice, and he did so much in the amateur, came to the pros, he accomplished things that nobody else has accomplished. a great man. So I don't know my real opinion about him being like pound for pound #1 or this or that. But at the end of the day, man, he's entertaining for you guys. He's not for a little guy to me, you know, but he's really entertaining. I think Deontay Davis, I think that's the fight, you know. I don't know what Davis is really trying to be in or not be in, but I think Lomachenko, anybody with all that skill, you know what I'm saying, like Fury, anybody with all that skill, all that, anybody with all that skill, it's hard to beat that skill. Floyd Mayweather, it's hard to beat that skill. You need a puncher to take care of that skill. So that's why I like Deontay Davis. You know, and I think he's just devastating, and skillful. And to be real honest, I would like to see my boy Gary Russell Jr. get that rematch. Because I think he hopped into that a little too quick. Because Lomachenko, he was a stay busy fighter, he was an active fighter. And my boy Gary Russell Jr., he had a long layoff, not a super long layoff, but long enough layoff where he didn't need to take that fight. And I think he underestimated him. Because he thought, well, he ain't really a 12-round fighter. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there's a big part of me that would like to see that rematch with Gary Russell Jr. because he brings skills, more skills than some of the last competition that he faced because Gary Russell's still young and hungry. So
What do you think about Tank's skills in comparison?
that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, I think Tank is more devastating. I think he's more devastating, you know? And I, you know, we see Lomachenko get dropped, you know? I mean, it's boxing, baby. You get hit, you fall down, it happens, you know? But Davis can do something that when he get back up, the legs ain't gonna feel right. The legs ain't gonna move right. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. I mean, I really respect Lomachenko. You know, touch, spot. Touch, spot. He's top right? You know, I really respect a lot of that stuff that he do. He's not scared, you know. He moves into position, it really gets to the position he wants and hits you. But the whole time it's hard to keep up with what he was really trying to do. Was he really trying to hit you with the jab? Was he really trying to hit you with the right hand? Or he wanted that body shot? It's hard to tell. You know, he's a great fighter.
How were you able to hold on to the WBA strap 2 years?
Because I'm the super champ.
Keith, we walking into.
Hello, champ. Hello, you know what I'm saying?
We walking into the 10th round right now. 10th round right now. Now, Keith, years ago, the first interview that I did with you at the Barclays Center, you said an amateurs, Demetrius Andrade, gave you the hardest fights.
Yeah.
His last 2 fights, did you watch them?
No, I did not. I'll be honest, man, I'm not the biggest boxing fan.
Really, don't watch.
I learned from other people that tell me a lot about boxing. I'm like, I ain't even know that.
I
ain't even know that.
Didn't look too good,
you know what
in
I'm
eyes,
saying?
man.
I'm not a spectator. You know what I mean? I'm not a big. I don't go out to the Bucks games and all these other sporting events. I'm not much of a spectator. You know what I mean? But you want to play some football? I'll be there. You want to play some basketball? I'll be there. You know what I mean?
What you on that one?
I'm not Tiger Woods, but if you want to go play golf, I'll be there. You know what I mean?
Who's winning?
What's that?
Who's going to win in the Super Bowl?
Man, it's hard to beat them Patriots, man. Hard to beat them, man. How you doing, sir?
Where do you think you're topping out? You staying at 127 for the foreseeable future?
Yeah, you know, it's been my lifelong dream to make my legacy at 147. To be in the books next to Leonard Hearn, you know, Sugar Ray Leonard, all the Hands of Stone, you know. I want Keith Thurman to be in that mix, you know. That's what I dreamed when I was coming up as a young amateur. I got an old boxing book in my trophy case at my mama's house. And I remember being 10 years old, flipping through that book, saying to myself, hopefully one day there's gonna be a man, a little boy, who's 10 years old just like me. And when they flip through this book, my picture will be inside. You know what I mean? So 147, man, that's everything to me. not 154, not 160. You know, I can eat cake and ice cream and be there, but I like to be in shape and I like to give it my all. And that's what we do at 147.
Can you get you some water?
Huh? I'm already drinking my sweat.
Errol Spence might pay-per-view, Terrence Crawford, Miracon pay-per-view. Is Keith Thurman's pay-per-view coming up? Are you a pay-per-view fighter?
Always open for negotiation. But like I've always said, for me, it's a pleasure knowing that everybody gets to watch me. I really enjoy it. I want multiple million spectators, you know? So it's probably a matter of time, you know? But we'll see. You know, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say yes. I've been a pay-per-view fighter since I was 16 years old. And I've been out grown men. You know what I'm saying?
You fight this box, big box back on free TV. Big box back on free TV, just like we do on CBS.
Tell me, who else you seen on CBS? Who else you seen on NBC? Who else you seen on all these networks? Now your boy goes on Fox. I mean, hey, I'm not Donald Trump. So I'm gonna make boxing great again. Believe that. I'm gonna make boxing great again. Believe that.
Thurman, 300 million people will watch you for free.
Trying to push your buttons.
Saturday on Fox.
To Terrence, when you talk about his resume and his opponents in the public.
Now, I don't push buttons. I just try to do real talk. You know what I mean? And like I've been saying, you know what I mean? Real talk, how much you want from an injured man? If you really want to fight me, is that what you want, EJ? You really want me? Look, you can fight by the way. Look at this one. Do you really want to fight me when I'm not at my best? Is that what you begging for? Nah, baby. You're going to get all the people on time.
What about your criticism to Crawford?
Crawford beat Jeff Bourne. Then Crawford fought some dudes who couldn't move. And there's no disrespect. Take the fight, when the fight presents itself, do your career, do what's best for you in your career. And I think this is a great fight. I said he has not even beat Amir Khan. So beat Amir Khan, now I can't say that line up. But you think he can? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I don't think he's just going to get washed up by, you know, some ex-Olympian, you know, you know, Amir Khan is one of the best 4-round fighters. Amir Khan is one of the best 4-round fighters. 5, 6, 7, he done. He done.
You always wanted that Amir Khan fight. You called him out a bunch of times.
A whole bunch of times. No, see look. You don't want to talk about fighting this, fighting that, this and that. You know, what about everybody that didn't want to fight me when I wanted to fight them? What about boys saying, keep moving? Oh, that boy Green. What? Green, what? Man, look where I am now, Floyd. Look where I am now. I work hard. I ain't never come to your gym. I ain't never asked you to hold my hand and teach me the ropes. You know what I'm saying? This is from St. Pete. This is from Florida, baby. I bring the people.
You insinuating Earl asked for help and went to his gym and asked to be trained?
You insinuating
I want you to clean it up. I want you to clean it up.
You insinuating that I'm insinuating. I'm just saying many fighters done went over there and even if it was just to pick up 2 sets. And to be honest, now that Floyd Franklin retired, I would love to sit down and chat with the man and get a little insight. I've studied the game. I've watched a lot of moves that he has done. You know, we have shut the place. You know what I mean? So when I'm saying I'm not fighting Spence right now, I can say I almost learned that from Floyd. I did it. I'm not helping. If I was fighting for the past 22 months, you probably see me fighting Spence today. But that's not the case. You gotta live life with what life is giving you. So this is what I got, and I'm gonna use what I got and move forward into the future. Like I said earlier today, Keith Thurman does fight Errol Spence. It's not for 1, it's not for 2, but it's for 3 belts, baby. Come on.
Yo, Keith, on a positive note right now. Saturday night, Fox. 300 million people in America will be able to watch you for free.
Hey, where's the jump rope, coach?
For free.
Where's the jump rope?
On Fox.
Jump rope, coach.
What's your thoughts on that?
You fighting Sean next.
I got mine.
You only fighting Earl because that means you're going to get your other belt back first.
That means I'm going to get my other belt back first. Is it in my belt?
suspension? Did you vacate or did they strip you?
I vacated because I didn't want to hear y'all run your mouth even harder. I didn't want to hold 2 belts hostage. I'm a giver. I share things in life, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sharer. I give back to the community, baby. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I really, really believe that Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia is a championship match. There should have been a title on the line. I had no problem giving up my belt to make that fight happen and you know, accelerate their career. But I'm not giving something out. It was almost like a loan, baby, because it's coming like that.
So it's a merited status.
Huh?
You got a merited status with the WBC with
Yes, sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
So whenever you're ready, you get
Yeah,
to
whenever
fight.
I'm ready. He mad about that. He mad about that. Come on, man. Come on, man. You take the strap, and you didn't take the strap. You take the strap, but you did not take the strap. And don't worry, I know you got it, and I'll take it right back.
How you see the second fight playing out with you?
Hey, man, be real. I rattled this stage a few times in the first fight. I don't know. I don't see why, if I don't put in the hard work and dedication, why I can't put the icing on the cake next time. You know, I love it. I love Sean Porter. I love Kenny Porter, Team Porter. You know, like I said, there ain't no love for him when I'm in the ring with him. You know, and there's a part of me that felt like maybe I did give him a little too much love. You know, we were sparring partners once upon a time. You know, so I felt like maybe I hit him, and then I was looking at him a little too long. You know, I need to get that out of my mind. I need to focus. And next time we get him, we gotta make sure we got it. That's all, man. That's all. Because, you know, I mean, he put up a tremendous fight, Showtime Fight of the Year. You know, he put up a tremendous fight, and he has rights to believe that, you know, he did really good. He did good. But if he did really good, he would have won. You know? And I don't think I did really good, but I did do good. You know? I did good enough to win. Next time, if I don't knock him out, he's not winning 5 rounds. It's not 5 to 7. I'm gonna outbox him, and I'm gonna show him what he don't believe in, which is you do not belong in the same ring.
Wow. Were you shocked he stood up to those left hooks?
No, like I said, we were sparring partners. It's not like I can't say I ever dropped Sean Porter in my life, because I haven't. So it didn't really surprise me. But when I look back at tape, there was more that got to him than just that. I snuck in a few body shots with the right uppercut when he had it up against the rope. And I just think he has a tremendous poker face. And I just, like I said, I need to acknowledge that if I'm hitting these guys, they might not show me that they feel it because we world-class fighters. But I need to have faith in myself and understand that they did feel it and give it right back.
How about your body? Can you talk about the Luis Palazzo, Sean Porter, body type?
Oh yeah, Luis Palazzo, that thing is way worse than what Sean did. And really, when I was backpedaling on Sean, I wasn't backpedaling because I was in pain, but because I saw he did one of these things, you know? He like, boom, he landed it, and I could see his weight move forward. I knew he was about to do this. And then after he did that, he just happened to do this. And he ran me down. You know? And I was trying to get away, and it wasn't easy to get away. You know? Of course, on TV, it looked pretty nasty. But it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad at all. You know? It was a clean shot. I felt it when he landed, and I tried to acknowledge it by backing up. And then I saw him trying to come at me, so I tried to back up. And I probably should have held my ground because I thought I was going to create distance, but he stayed on me. I couldn't create no distance. So I should have just planted myself, let him smother himself, boom, boom, and then, you know, then readjust. And I would have got the space that I wanted. But I thought I could move into that position. And I was unable to for those 12 to 15 seconds.
You're a tremendous say. This is a hell of a media workout.
Well, first off, this isn't a media workout. This is me working out with the media. It's a little different, actually. You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to do? Do a 20-minute workout and then go back to the hotel and then do a real workout today? I don't got time for that. You put me in the ring. You put me in the gym. This is where I live, man. This is my work for the day. I lay my work in today.
You talk about the
So to be honest, you know, I think Sean, you know, I think his strong point is, you know, just fighting. I mean, that's a real strong point. Sean actually has a one of the best punches in the world right now.
40 minutes.
Right. Him lunging into it, it puts him in position to be right on top of him. Sean Porter is like,
We're in deep waters right
he's
now.
a numbers guy. He's only going to throw more punches.
Deep waters.
And he proved that against Danny. And that's why it was hard against Danny to fight, even when Danny was landing some nice punches. But sometimes he was out of place.
I love it.
That's why it was hard even before my fight with Sean. Even though I won, you had 3 judges. All 3 scored the fight 7-5. But not one judge agreed with the other judge on how they got to that scorecard. You know what I mean? And that's the kind of scenario you're in when you're fighting Sean Porter. It's not, one, it's not easy to convince the judges that you won the round. And even if you did, like I said, 3 judges said I won, not one of them said it in the same way as the other. So it just is what it is. What would you as a kid, what was the childhood relationship with you? Keep the knockouts, boy. Get the knockouts. You keep on top down. Huh? My first ever email address was KOK123@hotmail.com. You know what I'm saying? KOK.
You about to get some emails tonight.
You know, you got to add some numbers, but you know what 123 means, baby. I was the KOK123@hotmail.com. That was way back in the day. I was like 12, 13 years old.
What would a 95-year-old man say to you now? What advice would a 95-year-old man give you now?
Sorry, baby, we don't got the time machine. You know, I can say what the 30-year-old me is going to say to the other version of me. Okay, go ahead. Okay, but what version? To the kid or to just me? From me to me. From me to me.
30-year-old president. 30-year-old to the president.
It's time. It's time to put that real effort that it takes to be a real champion. I've been champion for years. I'm not talking about somebody who holds the belt. You know, I'm talking about greatness. I'm looking for greatness. No more 183. For those of numbers who don't want to see it, you need to stay in shape. You need to prepare yourself for the future. You got a life. You don't got kids yet, but you will one day. Just do what you need to do to take care of that family and to hold your head up high every time you walk in the ring, every time you walk out of the ring. And when I walk away from the sport, I can be proud of myself.
Keith, are you happier now that people like Crawford and Earl have emerged to make the division better, to only give you the opponents that you need to have a great legacy?
Exactly. So when you're working towards greatness, you don't need to push it. I mean, I have lots of people, not you, but I've had other people come up to me and literally look me in the face and tell me, I like boxing because I watch you fight. That makes me happy. That makes me proud. The more people that I can bring back into the sport of boxing, bring not nowhere, but people in the world today, this Twitter, Snapchat, all that other stuff going on, people in the world today, with the UFC and all these sports on radio network television, they got sidetracked. They forgot what it was like to see real champions go at it. They forgot what it was like to watch boxing. So whenever I can bring another man back into the sport, I'm doing my job. Just keep on that journey. We make boxing great.
Has your wife ever watched you box?
Well, she wants a daily fight. On some laptop out in Tokyo. You know, so.
Did you ever watch a president?
Of course. Hey, man. When you fight your friends, it's an idea. But he had an opportunity become great again. We're not all Floyd Mayweather. Everybody knows not every fighter will end up walking away from the sport of boxing undefeated. That's why I've always said I gotta go, I'm not afraid to let it go. If you can beat me, beat me. If you can beat me, beat me. You're a better man. He generated hundreds of millions of dollars for the sport. So how can a man like that hurt the sport? You know what I mean? He might have hurt your feelings in the process, but he ain't hurt the sport.
As far as fighters not wanting to fight other fighters, afraid of losing.
So every fighter you interview is really scared, right? They're shaking, they don't want to challenge themselves, right? Because we world-class fighters, but we really don't want to challenge ourselves, right? How many interviews have you given when that dude literally said, like, I ain't letting my hold up. I'm fighting Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Daffy. You know what I'm saying? How many fighters you interviewed that gave me that kind of answer? Okay, so then where's that coming from? Where's that coming from? And I'm just letting you know, your statement holds no merit. This is the world of boxing. You win some, you lose some. You do your best to win though. And there's nothing good, that's not new. That's not new. We not Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather's Floyd Mayweather. We not Floyd Mayweather. There's nobody else that will ever be a Floyd Mayweather. You listening to Keep One Time Thurman. You know what I'm saying? You talk about Terrence Crawford. You talk about Sean Porter. You talk about Errol Spence. We are old fighters. We ain't trying to just protect anything. We want to work for this. What time?
One time. Last one over here, please.
Is there a punishment if I mess up on the rope?
309? 309? Alright, give me 5 more minutes on the clock. Give me 5 more minutes on the clock. You can expect to, you know, watch me dance, look pretty, have fun, and drop some bombs. You know what I mean? That's what you look forward to. I give you a little bit of everything. And still, Saturday night, and still.
Did you get a contract on Eddie Hearn?
Look, he wanted to talk to me. And it's not that I didn't want to talk to him, but I didn't want to talk to him because I wasn't helping him. Why wanted to talk to you and talk about my future when I don't even really know my future right now? You know? I just was not in the mood to open up that door. You know? If he comes knocking in with something really special, it is what it is. You know, I'm always down to negotiate. I'm not hard pressed right now, but I love what I've been doing, and it's an honor to be working with Fox. It's a pleasure to be back in Brooklyn and to showcase my skills and my talent once again to the fight fans in the world of boxing.
What about the relationship with Al Haymon?
I mean, Al Haymon is a tremendous man. He's a great man. A lot of people said this and that about him, but he's negotiated many different kind of contracts for many different kind of fighters. Dave Jacobs was on HBO. Nobody thought that was going to happen, you know. I'm pretty sure he's still working with Amir Khan. I don't know if Amir Khan is with the zone or not, but at the end of the day, Al Haymon is just a great man, a smart man, and he does his best to represent his fighters as individuals. And I'm grateful to be a part of Team Haymon.
Saturday night, 300 million people get to see One Time free on Fox. What's your thoughts? What's your feelings on that?
You know, I feel like my dreams are coming true, man. All this hard work and dedication from the age of 7 to the age of 30 now. I feel like, you know, this is just a beautiful time to be Keith One Time Thurman. And it's up to me to live up to the hype of what kind of champion I truly am. And that's what I'm gonna be doing Saturday night.
Couple last words for fans worldwide.
Hey baby, tune in Saturday night, the 26th on Fox. You're gonna be watching one of the future greatest champions in the sport of boxing. Your boy, right here, Keith, one time Thurman.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.